As I said, today we're going to talk about how to implement a successful Shopify store with Shopify, and we got here some experts both on the panel side and also from the attendee side, and some of them are colleagues from this industry, so they already know quite a lot about it. The agenda today, why is Shopify relevant today? We know that Shopify is growing, and Francesca will show us some market data about the performance of Shopify. The importance of social media and marketplaces and how Shopify integrates with these channels. The Shopify omnichannel capabilities, also a very important topic nowadays. Marketing and promotions, capabilities, payments solutions provided by Shopify and third-party apps. The whole ecosystem of applications and extensions for Shopify in case you're missing any features that you want to implement on your store. And there are many that you need third-party applications to integrate on Shopify. The internationalization part, so how can we extend our markets, our e-commerce from one country to multi-countries? Also another interesting feature to talk about. Then we move on to the practical side of things. With Jonty, we talk about store management and content management, order management, sales and analytics report. Actually, this is like still a cross between Francesca and Jonty, and specifically with Jonty, like store customization, and then finally briefly talk about AI capabilities or AI features available in Shopify. Here we are. Again, these are all the speakers today. I briefly mentioned them. Myself, I'm Enrico. Then we have Francesca and Jonty from Sintra. They will introduce themselves in a minute. And then we have our guests today, Andrea and Emily from Eye-oo. Welcome, Andrea, and welcome, Emily. And they will bring their experience with an omni-channel online store developed on Shopify. A successful one, I may add. Okay, this is me. I spent already 20 years in the fashion and luxury industry as e-commerce and digital marketing manager, working for both small, medium, and large brands. And now I'm the co-founder of Digital Fashion Academy. So today, with the Digital Fashion Academy, we focus mainly on creating online courses, specifically about e-commerce and digital marketing in the fashion and luxury industry. Our courses are mainly dedicated to fashion professionals who want to upgrade their skills and learn e-commerce and digital if they are coming from the traditional side of fashion, or if they want to upgrade and fast-track their career, acquiring a 360-degree view of the value chain and activities of e-commerce and digital marketing. Today, partner with us is Sintra. Sintra is certified partner of Shopify, so an agency, a system integrator, and a consultancy agency with more than 20 years experience also in the fashion and luxury industry, but specifically in the digital development and websites development for B2B and B2C e-commerce. And today we have with us Francesca and Jonty, who are from Sintra, and they will present part of what they learned so far with their several cases. Francesca, your turn to introduce yourself.
Thank you, Enrico, for having us, and nice to meet you, everyone. I'm Francesca, and I work in Sintra for 5 years now, and I'm, as Enrico said, the project manager in B2C business unit in Sintra.
Okay, thank you, Francesca. Welcome. And then we have Jonty with us. Jonty.
Yeah, hello. Nice to meet you. Thank you, Enrico, for the introduction. I'm Jonathon Bowers, also known as Jonty. I joined Sintra in 2019 as a senior UX UI designer, and I have over 15 years of experience in print and digital projects with various clients. So I've been building brands and helping customers with lately with their B2C, obviously Shopify, e-commerce websites. for the last 4 or 5 years now.
Very good. And we're going to see like hands-on how some specific
Right.
features of Shopify work. I'm really curious about it. I'm here to learn too, by the way. Excellent. So very briefly, what are the challenges that the fashion and luxury industry is facing today? The market, especially in e-commerce, is more and more competitive. So you need specific skills to be successful in the e-commerce market nowadays. It's not like 20 years ago when the company started that you put online a website and you sold. Customer expectations are really high because the e-commerce is mature, so customer expects high quality images, videos, many images, accurate descriptions of the products, payment systems, integration with social media. So you need to meet customer expectations in order to be successful with your e-commerce channel. There are AI applications that are entering the market, both separately with the separate instances and integrated with platforms such as Shopify or others. So we need to learn how to leverage AI in order to be more efficient. And finally, there is a cost issue. So the cost for digital marketing, the cost for be present on the marketplaces and selling on the marketplaces is affecting the profitability of the e-commerce channels. So we need to control the costs. And also we see why Shopify could be an help in this sense and how AI can also help in this sense. And finally, scalability and security are also requirements for going international and grow your e-commerce channels. Having said that, just a couple of more figures. E-commerce is still growing really fast, is estimated at 768 billion in 2023. And the market is expected to grow at a rate of 9.4% per year until 2027, when it will reach 1.1 thousand billion, so 1.1 trillion. So e-commerce is still growing. It's mature, but it's still growing and is becoming more and more relevant for fashion businesses. Francesca, this is back to you now, just to start with
Yes.
Shopify.
Let me share my screen. Okay, here we go.
Sorry, I need to stop my screen. Okay.
Okay, do you see my screen?
Yes, I can see it.
Okay, so today we will see together the great potential of Shopify. Shopify is the most used e-commerce platform in the world, and many sellers choose to entrust their business to this platform because the result it's allowed to achieve and the technical and the operation simplification it gives. Last year, Shopify got in the Magic Quadrant for digital commerce of Gartner. I guess some of you are wondering what it is. A Magic Quadrant provides a competitive positioning chart of 4 types of technology providers. This methodology is graphically represented by a table whose competitive value of leading technology providers in fast-growing markets is divided into 4 categories: leaders, challengers, visionaries, and niche players. The reports evaluate 18 digital commerce vendors to help application leaders make informed decisions. Certainly, the most sought-after position is the leader one. A supplier in the leader quadrant demonstrates a clear understanding of what the markets need. Shopify is a leader in this Magic Quadrant because it offers a broad product portfolio, including a robust set of B2C specific solutions for payments, POS, social and marketplace integration, and much more. Choosing Shopify to sell online is convenient for several reasons. So today I would like to see its strengths together. Okay, first of all, Shopify is considered a secure platform for e-commerce, providing user with peace of mind, offering advanced security feature. In fact, what differentiates it from the other popular e-commerce platform, Magento, PrestaShop, WooCommerce, just to name a few, is the fact that it is a SaaS software, so a software as a service. then the server infrastructure that hosts the site is managed directly by Shopify, which will take care of the security and the update to the platform. Shopify offers high performance and fast loading times. Fast, seamless user experience are crucial to reducing cart abandonment rates and improving conversion. With Shopify, you will need not to worry about platform update because they are done automatically without server downtime. Also, when you sign up for Shopify, you will get a SAAS certificate and continuous monitoring. Okay, selling on multiple channels means promoting and selling products and services on customer favorite channels. The more channel you offer your target market, the more potential revenue you can generate for your business. WhatsApp platform can be used for multi-channel sales, online stores, social medias and apps, online marketplace, physical store, and wholesale. With Shopify, multi-channel management is easier than what you may think. One of the advantages of Shopify, in fact, is that it gives you the access to various sales channels at no extra cost. You can sell on Instagram, Facebook, Messenger, and other popular online marketplaces by connecting each channel to your store. Reduce the gap between online and retail with Shopify POS. POS is a point of sale app that you can use to sell your product in person in retail store. You can use Shopify POS to sell almost anywhere, including pop-up shops. With Shopify POS, you can run your online store and retail location on the same platform with hardware, software, and payments that were made for each other. Shopify POS syncs with Shopify to track your order inventory across your rotation, online store, and other active sales channels. You can even view and manage your store orders from an app. If you're wondering which are the possibilities you can activate to make the user experience omnichannel, here's some examples. Buy online, pick up in store, bring click and collect customers to your store with in-store and local pickup. Buy in store, ship to the customer, never lose a sale even when in-store inventory is limited, or online return and exchange. No matter where customers buy from, they can return or exchange in your retail store. Shopify offers out-of-the-box omnichannel feature, but it's also possible to customize them based on your business need. Moving forward with marketing and promotion. Shopify offers many tools to help every merchant with marketing. In the Shopify admin panel, you will get a marketing session where you can see marketing key performance indicator, detailed analytics, and marketing reports. Directly in this section, you can create and manage marketing campaigns for promotion and make more strategic business decisions over time. Shopify also helps you to prepare for seasonal sales. Offering discount can be a marketing strategy that you can use to drive sale in your Shopify store. You may want to use discount as a way to promote sales, special offers, or as customer loyal rewards. You can create discount code or an automatic discount for orders, products, or get shipping, and you can decide to offer an amount of free shipping or buy X and you get Y. Customer can enter discount codes online at the checkout or in person if you are using Shopify POS. As you might know, sending emails to your customer can be a great way to increase traffic to your store. Promotional emails are designed to raise awareness for a specific deal or, you guess it, promotion. For Shopify customers, Shopify emails come integrated with the Shopify store, making it quick, easy to create, send, and engage with customers. You can think of these emails as messages you can send when you have a new product release, monthly newsletter, time-sensitive promotion, seasonal deals, or content update. And don't worry if you are currently using other popular tools like Klaviyo, MailChimp, or MailUp. They are all integrated with Shopify and serve as customers' relationship management platform. Okay, let's keep going with the Shopify payment. That is Shopify's payment manager, and is the simplest way to accept payments online with Shopify. What are its advantages? First of all, it's eliminate the hassle of setting up third-party payment providers and allow you to avoid additional payment processing costs. When you use Shopify Payments, in fact, you aren't charged third-party transaction fee for orders that are processed through Shopify Payments, ShopPay, PayPal Express, and you aren't charged transaction fee on manual payment methods such as cash on delivery or bank transfer. With Shopify Payments, you are also automatically set up to accept all major payment methods like MasterCard, Maestro, Visa, ShopPay, Google Pay, and Apple Pay. Easy handling of chargebacks thanks to the fact that you can add additional documentation directly from Shopify, which will transmit it to the credit card company. And it's easy to activate. So once you decide your store currency, you just need to fill in a form with all the information of your company that Shopify will verify. As you might expect, you can also use external providers like PayPal and install features such as Buy Now, Pay Later with Klarna, ScalaPay, payment with cash on delivery or bank transfer. Some other providers, such as PayPal, Amazon Pay, Apple Pay, or Google Pay, also offer accelerate checkout button that you can activate on your Shopify store. Last but not least, if you are using Shopify Payments, then you can activate ShopPay to allow customers to save their shipping and payment information to help them check out faster. Shopify has the essential feature. For any other needs, there are apps. With over 1,000 free and paid apps, you can customize your store any way you want. Shopify offers a broad ecosystem of third-party apps and tools. Each app is verified against 100 requirements prior to publication in the Shopify App Store. It is important to select and integrate those that can further improve your business. The one we suggest are, for example, Wishlist app, Translate and Adapt, InstaFeed, Reviews app. And we will have the opportunity later to hear directly from you what they consider to be the must-have app. Oops. Going ahead with internalization and localization. So everything you need to sell worldwide is built into the admin of every Shopify store. With Shopify, you can sell in multiple countries and grow internationally from a single admin panel. Shopify Markets is a cross-border management tool that helps you identify, set up, launch, and manage your international markets. Shopify Markets give you the power to reach the world with this feature. Currency conversion, to convert prices based on exchange rates to the customer local currency. Shopify Markets allow you to easily translate your store and localize your domain and boost your SEO with region and language-specific URLs that search engines love. Duties and import tax calculator give customers total cost clarity by collecting estimate duties and import tax at checkout. Shopify Markets allow you to customize your store layout, announcement, and more for each market directly from the theme editor. You can also choose which products in your store are made available for purchase in different markets, and you can optimize your international pricing strategy by setting percentage adjustment or fixed prices for product in each market. For many business, especially high-growth merchant, the act of fulfilling orders and managing return across multiple sales channels and fulfillment location could be tricky. Shopify comes with a built-in order management system that helps you track stock, level across warehouses, combine order data across multiple sales channels, integrate with third-party logic solution, manage return and exchange, and centralize reporting. If you already have an OMS, Shopify is easy integrated with, and shipping information will be automatically transmitted by the shipping to the Shopify store. Use analytics and reports to learn about your sales and customers. With Shopify, you have access to ready-to-use reports, and Shopify allows you to customize these reports with a variety of filters to see data you need. You can extract data based on various criteria, such as sales history, sales per channels, or sales per product. So, creating a store is simple with Shopify. Shopify enables more in-depth website customization to meet the specific need of your business. And without further ado, I give the floor to Jonty so we can see all the possibility with him.
And not all the possibilities. We can check how we can customize the front end.
Okay.
Thank you, Francesca, for the overview. It was really good to see like 360 degrees what are the features. And you said that these applications are basically easy to integrate with Shopify, right? So I guess sometimes you need to pay for them if it's a paid app or they can be free, but it should be fairly easy to integrate them.
Yeah, they are almost all up and running apps. So once you are installed in your Shopify store, it's easy to use and configure.
Yeah, maybe you need to create an account on the app.
Yes, sometimes it's a request. Sometimes we use an external tool that requests an account, and sometimes for the Shopify app, it doesn't require an account.
Okay, thanks. We'll get back with the questions to you later. Okay, Jonty, it's yes, I can see your screen.
Yep.
Now it gets even more interesting because we're seeing some, say, configurations, correct?
Yes. Yeah, so on top of what Francesca was mentioning before,
Jonty, if you could put also full screen like Presenta.
Okay.
Great.
Yeah, so another reason why Shopify has a good share in the market, I would say, is because they're making it a lot easier for us to not only sell our products, but also manage and customize the content and layout, so we can create better user experiences, and that reflects also our brand identity.
Oh, we have lost the screen. Sorry. Maybe go back to the previous view.
Okay, just a minute. Sorry. Let me just check. Can you see it now?
Yes, perfect. Very good. Yes, you can start.
Yeah, okay. So there are many ways we can customize our store. Today we'll have a look at some of the key areas, such as themes. They're the foundation to start building a Shopify store. Then we have the drag and drop editor that lets us add, rearrange, or remove sections in our pages. The pages and templates. Shopify has a list of default pages, but we can add custom pages and templates. More advanced customization with meta fields. We can use these to add additional information to our products, pages, and customers. And then meta objects. These allow you to create custom objects within with specific attributes and relationships. So think of this as a group of meta fields. So think, let's say you want to add events or stores to your Shopify store. We can use meta objects to show this type of information. And then last but not least are the AI features that Shopify has already announced, but they haven't released them yet. They will be available soon publicly, but you can request early access if you need to check them out. But we'll have a look at some of the features they have announced. And so yeah, let's start with the basics. Let me see if I can share my screen. I'll have to come out of this presentation if you don't mind. Can you see my screen? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's start with themes. So the easiest and fastest way, obviously, to get started is by using a ready-made theme. Shopify offers a wide range of professionally designed themes with different styles and features, both free and paid, as you can see here on this page. This is their official store, so themes.shopify.com. So just like the App Store on Shopify, also the themes go through a process where they need to be checked by Shopify before being publicly accessible on the theme store. So you should these themes should have go through a review process. Before you do pick a theme, though, I do suggest you have a rough idea of the look and feel you want to achieve and what features you probably need. Because let's say, for example, you need a mega menu for the navigation. So instead of having to browse through all these themes, you can actually here filter by mega menu. So if you click here, mega menu, it will filter the Shopify themes with this feature. So for example, we have this theme, Prestige. This is also this is a premium theme. So basically, you can the good thing about the Shopify themes is that even if they are free or paid themes, you can still try the themes, even the premium themes. But the only difference is between the free and the paid theme is that you pay the theme once you want to go live with a premium theme. So the good thing is you can try all the themes for free. The only difference is when you need to publish or go live with a premium template, you have to pay the license. Obviously, the price varies depending on the type of theme you choose. So once you've selected a theme, all you need to do to install it is click on this call to action here, try theme, and Shopify will do all its magic in the background and have it installed for you directly. So there's no need for developers to install it for you. It will all be done automatically. So let's hop into the Shopify dashboard and let's have a look at how easy it is to customize the theme. Let me show you here. So here in the Shopify dashboard, you have a sales channel. Underneath the sales channel, you'll have online store. Under online store, you have the themes. You can obviously install multiple themes at the same time, but you can only publish one at a time. So let's say, for example, we've just installed this theme here called Prestige. I will go here to customize the theme. You have to go into customize. Click on customize. Once you're in the customize section, there are two different areas here you will have to notice, which are sections and theme settings. In here, in the theme settings, this is where you'll be changing the settings for the whole site. So this is where you'll be changing the colors, typography to match your brand identity, obviously. But whatever you change in this section here will be obviously globally activated on all the pages. I won't go into too much detail here because the theme settings in here are tied to the theme you actually install. So some themes might not have features such as like animations here. So if I click on animation and open this, we have some settings to activate some animations on the on the buttons, for example, or the page transition. Some themes may not have this. The important thing is always is that you can change the colors and typography, the look and feel of your website, so it reflects your brand. So once you've changed all these settings, as you can see in this example here, we have a demo store we built in Shopify in Sintra. It's called Vivanti, but don't focus on the layout at the moment. Just focus on the colors we have already changed. So we've made this from something like this to something more visually appealing. So we've changed the fonts, the colors, the call to actions. We can change obviously the spacing between elements. We can change the card layout. This all depends obviously on the theme you install, but as a rule, you can change virtually anything. We've also changed the background color of the website, so this will easily reflect obviously your brand.
And a quick question about this. Does it work like, you know, H1, H2, H3, you know, like usually in web design, you have heading 1, heading 2, heading 3. And once you apply it to the template, it applies to all occurrences of that title or of that subtitle throughout the whole website. Does it work like that? Same thing for the buttons. Once you change the color for one button in the settings, it changes it throughout the whole website.
Yeah, so you have obviously you have typography here. You can have a setting for like the headings and the body text. So this is just to change the typography. But what you're talking about obviously is sale related. So basically, to meet the requirements that Shopify obviously requests to be on the Shopify theme store, obviously the HTML of the theme needs to have a certain layer to let's say to be like HTML compliant, let's say. So I would say yes to most of the themes, probably 99% of the themes. But obviously in Sintra, we also activate like a basic SEO check also on the theme, just in case something is missing. But as a rule, I'd say yes. So you have obviously the titles on each page will have a H1, then we'll have a H2, H3, H4, H5 rule. If that answers your question.
Yes. Okay, thank you.
Welcome. So let's move on to the drag and drop editor. This is probably where all the magic happens, probably in Shopify. This is drag and drop editor, but also known as the page builder. So as you can see here, so we were in this theme settings before. Now we're in the sections. This is where we actually build our website visually. So the drag and drop editor is easy. It's just a simple drag and drop editor, like it as the name says. So for example, let's say I wanted to scroll down a bit here. Let's go to this features collection sections, which is this one here. We can hide this section, or we can simply drag and put it on top of the collection feature here. So we can change and rearrange the elements inside of this drag and drop. The only thing I'd like to mention here is that, as you can notice here, there is 3 different areas in this drag and drop editor, which are the header group, the template, and the footer group. This is because the header group and the footer group obviously are repeated throughout the store. And this is the header group is obviously where you'll usually have your logo and your menu, while in the footer group, and this obviously will reflect in the whole store. So we can't, let's say, drag and drop elements from the header and the footer group to the template area, as you can see here. And obviously the other way around, I can't move elements from the template area to the header or the group section. So basically, the template area is actually the area that is dedicated to this page in particular, or the template. As you can see, we can easily drag and drop elements in the page, and that makes it really easy for you to experiment with different layouts and optimize for better user experience. Any questions here?
Okay. If you have any questions, please write them in the chat. You have a chat available, or raise your hand. Otherwise, we can continue.
Okay, so just like in the theme settings, in this section here, obviously, basically in the drag and drop editor, we have different sections. So they're like layers on top of each other. And basically, I won't go into too much detail in these particular sections, obviously, because these are also tied to the theme you actually installed. So a lot of sections you see here are specific to this template we've just installed. So, but just for an example, let me show you the add section. We have a bunch of sections here, and we can see the preview. So all you need to do if you want to add, let's say, a countdown timer, because this theme has this feature, you just have to click on countdown timer, and this will be added to the template. And then you can just switch it and move it. Let's say we wanted it above the slideshow, just below the slideshow. And here we go. And then each section has their own settings, as you can see here on the right. So we can add an image, we can add a subheading, we can change the text. Obviously, each section has their own settings. So this may change depending on the section you've chosen. And underneath each section, some of them, like the countdown timer, doesn't have any blocks underneath, but sometimes you will have sections with sub-childs, which are called blocks. And here you could add different blocks, like, for example, image with text overlay has a set of blocks, which are called either the subheading, a title, a paragraph, a custom code. You can add a button or a link, and these blocks change depending on the section you want to add. But like I said earlier, these are tied to the theme, so I won't go into too much detail here. And next up, we have our page templates, our pages and templates. So is any questions, Enrico?
I have a couple of questions, but let's go ahead.
No, just ask me your questions if you have any questions that are related to the drag and drop editor.
Well, it's just like I see that it's got also a mobile preview, so you can see the templates, like the pages from both. What would they look like on mobile? I think that's quite useful. I see it up there, right?
Exactly, you can change here. Some themes, like this theme, for example, let's take this section, for example, image with text overlay. This theme has, let's see if I click on this image text overlay, should be this one here. You can add a desktop image or a mobile image. So if you need to change the image, depending on if it's desktop or mobile, when you click on mobile here, it will show you this obviously optimized mobile image you've uploaded. So some themes, especially the premium themes, obviously have different settings for desktop and mobile to increase the user experience. Like some of these, for example, the look here. Let's have a look at this on desktop. It has an expanded view, so you can see the look on the left, and then you have the products on the right. This obviously is not very good on mobile, so if you switch to mobile, the experience is completely different. So if you want to see the products here, it will show this type of...
Oh, that's really nice, I think. That's quite clever.
Like I said, I don't want to go into too much detail here, though, because this is theme related.
Yeah, but I mean,
all
it's
the themes
something
have this, but this is pretty cool. It depends on the theme you install. So
like, let me ask you just another couple of questions. Let's say that you want to change the homepage and draft a new one. What do? Do you just like create a new page, or do you do a modify this one and then you preview it? How does it work if you want to change the homepage, for example?
the homepage, yeah. For the homepage, you will have to change this template, because up here, I was going to talk about pages and templates in a minute, but up here you have the homepage, and this is a set template. So if you wanted to change the homepage, you would have to change the sections here. So you can modify and change what you want to see on the homepage from this drag and drop editor. So let's say you can completely remove these sections. So let's say I don't want this, I don't want this, I don't want this. So you can actually build this from scratch. Okay.
Okay.
So there you have an empty page. Okay.
We have
So
a question related to currency conversion and promotion calendar. Just a second. Oh, how can I manage different price lists? I think this is related to markets, and how can I manage different promotional calendars per market? And how can I manage different discounts per market? I think this is all related to the markets feature, correct?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
And thanks for the question. Okay, if you want, you or Francesca want to briefly answer the question.
Yeah,
Want to answer, or want to can I answer to the question? Current conversion and are automatically set in Shopify. So in the admin Shopify panel, you can manage and decide the currency, and Shopify will automatically convert price list. About the promotion calendar per market, you can set a date to end the promotion, but for the moment, I'm not sure you can set up specifically promotion per market. I think that you have to set a promotion for your store, but I think we can set a workaround to manage this request.
Okay, then we can follow up on this question. I think it's interesting. When we publish our video, we'll also provide some more information on this to answer this question. Thank for the question. Yeah. Okay. Jonty, back to you.
Okay, so let's dive into pages and templates now. So obviously our Shopify store isn't just about selling products, it's also about telling a story, right? So we need the flexibility to add corporate pages, landing pages, product-specific pages, and so on. And we can do all of this by adding new pages or templates. So to simply add a new page, we can go here to the new pages section under here. I've already created the page. We can add a page. Here we'll have the title and obviously the content of the page, like this. Okay, and this is what let's say a default page will look like in Shopify. This is prior to the release of the 2.0 Shopify themes, where you could only just add pages and have this WYSIWYG style. So this is what you could do prior to the 2.0 theme release in Shopify. So whatever you put in this section here, in this WYSIWYG editor, this would be visible on your front page. So it's not very nice. So after they introduced the 2.0 theme editor, now you can actually customize the default theme template. And like I've done here, we've added like an intro section with an image, and the page title is now inside this image, and then the content is underneath, because we have this page section here, and this page section grabs the content from the WYSIWYG editor we just saw, creating a new page. But we can go even further with this, because if you look here in this section, online store, there's a theme template, and there is the default page template is set as a default for every page, but you can change this template to any template you wish. And by doing this, you can create, obviously, pages like this, for example. Let me show you. So this is like a about page, a history page about our brand. And as you can see, it's a lot nicer compared to a block of text and images. So to do this, Shopify has added this template section up here. It has a bunch of default preset and pre-designed templates. So for products, collections, collection lists, pages, blogs, blog posts, etc., the cart, the checkout. So there are some customizations you can do with the cart and checkout also. But for this, for the sake of this, we're going to pages. And as you can see, we can create multiple templates. So you can create a new template. And as we saw here, we can assign this page to a different template, like this. So this template history here, which is a new created template. And the template is this one here. So you see, so we create a template by going into pages. We can create a new template, call this template a name. We've called it history, for example. And then you can use the page builder, the drag and drop editor to build any kind of page you want. So it's very
excellent. I think Jonty, then we will definitely rewatch this in slow motion to follow all the steps. And thank you so much. We also have another question. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I would say we have 10 minutes left. So let's move on to our guests today that are bringing a real case study. Emily and Andrea from Eye-oo. I saw Emily and Andrea. Welcome.
Hi, good afternoon.
Right, I'm gonna share my screen just to show the one slide with so Eye-oo is basically sorry about that. Okay, here we go. Okay, I just put in just a screenshot from your homepage, and today we just want to ask you from your experience, because you already have been running an omnichannel e-commerce portal with 67 connected stores for several years now. So we would like to hear your experience. What are questions like what are the must-have apps, but also what are the pros and cons you've seen in your experience using Shopify. We know there's lots of benefits like the software as a service, security and convenience, but also there must be some constraints as well that we need to deal with. Also, we have a question regarding, I saw you were answering, Emily, to creating custom segments for creating promotions. I think please explain that because it's really interesting. We have this app follow internal approval workflow before being promoted availability. Okay, so we have a question. Maybe John T. and Francesca, you can answer a couple of these questions directly in the chat. And yeah, how do we manage content for different countries? For example, different banners. That's also another interesting question. With the market feature, we should be able to use it to do that. Yeah. But yeah, Emily, do you want to start?
Yeah, hi. Thanks for the introduction. We've been, I-oo's been live now for 4 years. 4 years, and as you say, we have 67 connected inventories. Just briefly, it's a platform with the 67 connected stores. We're currently the front end for 10 optician stores in Italy. For our own e-commerce, Eye-oo.com and Eye-oo.it. The front end is run through Shopify, but then we use to manage our products PIMcore using SOH technology from Sintra, and the CRM and ERP we're using at the moment is Odoo, and we're using a SendCloud application to manage our shipments. That might be useful for people to know. All of this integrates really nicely with Shopify. We've managed to build a really nice system that is working very well for us.
And did you?
We also have a live chat application which we've plugged in. Live chat, especially for glasses, I think probably for fashion generally, for online. I mean, people have expectations are very high nowadays when purchasing online. People want a similar experience to actually going shopping. So that means that they want to be able to text you, they want to be able to call you, they want to be able to email you, they want to be able to write to you on Instagram. They need to feel like there's somebody there on the other side of the screen. And
That's really, really interesting to hear that. I think, like we said at the beginning, customers are becoming more and more demanding, right?
100%. And we're not selling computer printers, we're selling eyewear, which I think is also very, very difficult. We've built the optician websites for them, but not necessarily to sell eyeglasses for opticians to people, but to as a marketing tool, so that as a local service, people automatically, when they're looking for a service, will go online. If you've got 16,000 SKUs on your website, automatically, I think people, and also Google too, rates you much better. And we're using it really as a tool to get people into the optician stores, as opposed to on Eye-oo.com, which we're using purely as a retail website.
Okay.
Shopify is great for both of those. We've managed to set the optician websites up in such a way that we can put products available for purchase or only available in store, or in a way that customers can leave their details and ask for information, or they can call us directly from the product to get more information, or they can arrange to book an appointment to try the glasses in store.
Mm-hmm. So what are the features that you love about Shopify, and let's say the constraints you find, how I would say, cumbersome?
I think that the 360-degree nature of Shopify is amazing. I can imagine that as somebody, as a one-stop shop for somebody with as one person operating with a small number of SKUs, it's perfect. But even for people with bigger enterprise needs, it adapts amazingly. Everything is already there.
Yeah, because Shopify has got different packages. It goes from the basic one to the plus and to the enterprise.
Exactly.
I don't know the exact names, but yes, changes different packages according to the needs. Okay, yeah, cool.
It's very flexible, and one of the things that we briefly touched on earlier by Francesca, one of the things we've noticed is that the analytics in Shopify very good. The reporting, everybody, or we also, I mean, we refer to Google Analytics all the time, but to be honest with you, everything we actually need is already there on the Shopify side.
Well, and I believe you, after the changes in Google Analytics from the Universal to GA4, it's I guess I was following the chat as well, pardon me. And no, I also looked at some reporting in Shopify for a brand I collaborate with, and I thought it was very insightful.
No, it really is very insightful.
Very well structured.
Totally, and we consider it to be much more reliable than the data we get from Google.
Yeah, and what are your favorite apps, or what are the recommended apps that people could install?
Being in Europe, we have a lot of issues with GDPR. Well, we don't have any issues with GDPR, but GDPR is a big concern for us and is a responsibility for us. So there are apps. The app that we use, we believe, is great. It creates the pages for you, the cookie bar. Consumer can change their own preferences. These are things that take a lot of time when you need to manage them. So an app like this really helps people to keep on the right side of legislation.
Yeah, and we have a question about 3D visualization on Shopify. Are you looking into any 3D visualization for your business?
We have some products with 3D visualization already.
Excellent, excellent. So yeah, for Gilles, who asked the questions about 3D visualization, yeah, maybe we can send you the links.
Yeah, I can. Haven't got it open at the moment.
Oh, well.
But I'll send you a link to the collection with the 3D products.
Yeah, we'll put it in the notes.
I'll put it on the chat. The other things we like to use on this, there's a very nice calendar application called Calendar that we use on some of the optician websites.
Yeah. What does it do?
It schedules multi-location appointments for multi-services. It's quite a intense setup, but once you get through, it's a really nice application, and it integrates with Google Calendar too, which helps. And one of my pieces of advice is about selecting apps is look for the reputation, look for the rating, see if it's been built specifically for Shopify, and make friends with the developer.
Okay.
Contact them, ask them questions. If they're responsive, I mean, when I was using Calendar, I think I was talking to the person on the other end for 3 or 4 times a day until it was fully set up. They made changes to it for us specifically at no extra cost. And one of the problems with apps is if you don't have the relationship or you don't do the research, they may become obsolete or disappear. And this did actually happen to us with a store locator app that the company just disappeared. And
yes, that's a very good point, to have a reliable builder of the app that we choose from the store with a fast responding customer service technical department who can get back to you if you have any problems integrating the app or configuring it, or if there's any type of issues. We're almost there. Andrea, do you want to add something? How was your experience overall? No? Okay. We're good. You're good. If you don't have anything to say,
perfect.
You already told us that you're quite happy with Shopify. So excellent. Any other questions, guys? Okay, so we will publish this video within certain 24 hours on our channel on YouTube and on Sintra. Thanks everybody for joining us today. If you have any questions, you can write to us. Also, you will be able to write questions on the YouTube channel. If there are no further questions, I want to thank, first of all, our speakers today, Francesca, Emily, Andrea, and Jonty. It's been a pleasure having you with us. It was very helpful, and we'll definitely rewatch some of these things, maybe do a follow-up of this, maybe a deep dive. Okay, Emily, thanks and also for the link in the chat. So everybody, have a good evening.
Thank you
very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.